Revenge. Pola's husband had died in an accident during a cane harvest in a region near Rayon, in San Luis Potosi. After his death, he left Pola and her 13-year-old daughter, Alicia, helpless. Little by little, they began to sell everything to survive, and in desperation they left their home to look for work far from their town. A neighbor recommended they go to work at a busy truck stop near the Rio Verde highway. The place was always full of truckers and drivers, and they were always short of help in the restaurant. There would even be work for Alicia. They went to the stop and, luckily, the owner gave them a chance. Pola worked in the kitchen and Alicia cleaned the tables. Every day they had to catch an early bus and at night they returned to the stop. They were always together. At first everything seemed to be going well. Alicia earned good tips and little by little she began to meet the drivers who came through. She was very beautiful in a way that made her seem older than she was. That caught the attention of the truckers and other customers. She made friendships, earned good tips, and even received gifts that she accepted in secret from her mother. Pola began to worry when Alicia spent more and more time with a particular driver, Emilio Garcia, a long-haul trucker whose route allowed him to stop at the restaurant. Over time, Emilio gained Alicia's trust. Despite Pola's scoldings and warnings, their relationship grew closer. Alicia became distant and rebellious toward her mother. She changed her manner and her clothes, perhaps to please the drivers and to get what she most desired: a way out, a chance to see the world. Emilio tried to take Alicia into his truck, but she always refused. She liked the gifts and the flattering words, and she would meet him behind the bathrooms where they kissed. People noticed the improper relationship, but most kept quiet to avoid trouble. Everyone knew, except Pola. One afternoon, after Alicia's shift ended, she asked to go with friends to Rio Verde for a party. Pola agreed but warned her to return early. Night came and Alicia did not show up. Pola waited for hours, then went home and waited there. Hours passed and Alicia never returned. The next morning, Pola went to work convinced she would find her daughter at the restaurant. Alicia never arrived. Panic set in. Pola searched frantically, asking among the truckers and at nearby stops. No one had seen her since the night before. Her friends said they had not seen her either. It was a day of torment for Pola. She could not sleep, waiting for any news. One afternoon, a trucker, Fermin Vallarta, came in to eat and told the others he had seen Emilio carrying a young girl at one of the stops. He said the girl looked like the one they were looking for and joked that Emilio had dumped her somewhere. When Pola heard this, she flew into a panic. She grabbed a knife and ran out to look for Emilio, but he was gone. People at the transport company said his route had changed the day Alicia disappeared. Days passed and the search continued. Pola went to the nearby town to file a missing person report. She had already been posting flyers and asking everywhere. At the police station, she wanted to put up a poster with her daughter's photo. When the agent at the public ministry asked who the girl was, Pola answered that she was her daughter, missing for days. The agent then revealed the terrible news: they had found the young woman days before. She was dead. Her body had been found near the Rio Verde highway, close to the entrance to Cerrito. Pola cried out and fell into desperate grief. The agent asked her to identify the body. Pola could not bear it and fainted. When she came to, she was lying on a wooden bench, trembling and in shock. The agent, without tact, showed her the photographs of the body. The images were horrible. The young woman had been subjected to severe violence and had been killed. Pola, distraught, could only nod when asked if the body was her daughter. Pola could not bring herself to recover the remains for burial. They managed, in the end, to place a small marker with a cross where the body had been found. Pola quit her job at the truck stop and she was never seen there again.